What's happening, guys? It's Alex from StackTrading.com. One day left before we close out the month, and today was another solid day in the stock market. If you've got some cafecito with you, take a shot with me. Let's get right at it. This is a Cuban coffee. Powerful coffee here. So, before we jump into the trade of the day, give us a like, subscribe to our channel. We'd really appreciate that for the YouTube algorithm. And let's get right at it. So VXRT was our trade of the day. And let's dive right into how we traded it. So at pre-market at around 8:30, we got news pop. And I think the news was specifically that they were going to present at a conference. Yep, they're going to present at the World Vaccine Congress in Washington 2021. So we got the pop. We played the bull flag right here. This initial bull flag in pre-market, you obviously have to go in with shares because in pre-market you can't trade options contracts. So it was a nice rip to the upside from the 920 bull flag up to about 990. Had a little bit of resistance here at $10. The $10 served as really nice resistance. It then consolidated, and right at the market open, look at this volume that kicked in here. About 7 million shares in the first 5 minutes of the market open. This stock ripped up. We called to go long. If you were not already long in pre-market, called to go long right here in that zone. The stock ripped up and we hit a high of 11 bucks. So a lot of, options contracts were being traded on this one, even shares. A lot of our traders clocked in a 40% gain just from that rip in the first 5 to 10 minutes of the day. 40%. That's a pretty nice gain. So if you put in $1,000 of equity into your call options, you just made 400 bucks in 10 minutes. So, and then scale that if you put in a bigger amount. So VXRT was a solid trade. It then consolidated here, and we identified a second opportunity. So there was another opportunity to get in on the trade, right? On this nice, let's see if I can put in, yep, on this nice flag formation. I'm putting in some lines here. So what we did was, okay, so it's consolidating really nicely. This looks like it's gonna break out, and this whole time on this flag, I was monitoring level 2. $11 served as a huge resistance on the overhead. Why? There were huge sellers at $11. So I was telling everyone, okay, if we're gonna go long, if you didn't already, if you already took your profits on the initial pop and you wanna get in on this bull flag, you're gonna have to go long, but place your stops at $10.20, the bottom of that bull flag right here, okay? So $10.20 stops. And if you went long, like in the middle of the flag, or even whatever range of the flag you got in on, that was the risk you had to take. The moment we hit $11, the stock literally got smacked down by a wall, got rejected. Say whatever it is, but it was clear that $11 was the smackdown. If I pull up a detailed quote on VXRT, you can see that the high right here, if you follow my cursor, 11 bucks. Tapped it and came smashing back down. So with 10-20 stops, you would have gotten stopped out right there at 10-20. Minimize the risk, because then look at the stock afterwards. This is why it's so important to identify risk and reward, right? So on this trade, we told everyone, it was very clear, if you get in it, stops at 10-20. Don't let it go below that, because then it would be breaking down the bull flag. It wouldn't hold the bull flag. Imagine if you got in it and didn't place your stops and you got out at a sub 10 bucks. The losses could be pretty significant. But because we minimized our risk with 10-20 stops, whoever was in that trade, I certainly was in that trade. We took a hit, no big deal, right? At least we're not down here holding the bag. That's the important part. So the original plan was on this bull flag, if it broke out of $11, we would have placed our stops right at $10.90, maybe even $11 to protect profits from our entry on the bull flag and let it rip up, right? And the reason why I'm explaining all of this is because we were explaining this live as the price action was occurring. So the initial win of the 40% gains here on the options contracts was beautiful. Second entry did not work, stock failed, and we had our stops at 10.20, and we moved on to other opportunities like Tesla, for instance, where I called to go short right here, 695 puts. I did take that trade, and it was a solid trade for me personally. But I'm here to talk about VXRT and not Tesla. Tesla, let the chart speak for itself. So with that being said, guys, let me know if you have any questions, write down your comments, and hey, hit us up, join our community. We have an open Discord, you can join for free. And if you want to trade in our live trading room, you can check us out with a 3-day free pass. And then if you love what you see, you can subscribe for that premium service and day trade with us every single day. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you all tomorrow.